Hello everybody and welcome to Outdoors Britain. In this episode, first you'll have to forgive me for wearing my bright luminous high-vis yellow shirt instead of the usual Outdoors Britain olive green. But no, as you can see, we are in an undisclosed woodland, and I thought I'd show you another way of how to make a brew in the woods. Let's get into it. So, in the last how to light a fire in the woods video, we used a ferro rod, cotton wool and petroleum jelly, but this time we're going to be using a chemical reaction to light our fire for our brew. And the chemicals that we're going to be using are potassium permanganate and vegetable glycerol. Now, I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so same as before, we're going to go into the brew kit bag, get our dry pre-cut kindling. I know there's lots of dry deadfall around, but it's been a while since I've been down here, a couple of weeks in fact, and I wasn't sure how dry all the wood was going to be on the ground, you know, all the deadfall and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty dry, but I think, like I said in the last one, it doesn't hurt to bring a little bundle of pre-cut kindling. BCB Crusader cup. The brew kit kettle that I'm sure you've all seen by now. And one stainless steel Lixada stove. And now, same as before, we're going to build our fire in there, and then we're going to light it. So starting with the thinnest stuff first, just going to make like a teepee type fire in the middle of the grate. Okay, so now we've made our little teepee of kindling inside the stove. You need a decent sized leaf that fits in underneath your little little kindling teepee, not log teepee, your kindling teepee, like so. Okay, it's a little bit fiddly in these Lixada stoves, but we'll manage. So, what is potassium permanganate? Well, potassium permanganate is this. It's in this little plastic vial, and to be honest, we're not going to need all of it. It's a sort of sparkly, purpley kind of coloured stuff. You can't really see in this light very well, but it's got many uses, and probably one of the most common uses is for this purpose that we're going to be using it for, fire lighting. Now it does have quite a few other uses which I'm not going to go into now, but I might in future videos. Okay, so yeah, that's the potassium permanganate. This is high purity vegetable glycerine, or vegetable glycerol, same sort of stuff that you can get from like vape shops and stuff. Now when you're carrying this in your rucksack or your bushcraft bag, whatever you want to call it, always keep them in side pockets opposite each other. So have one in the right hand side pocket on the outside and the other one in your left hand side pocket on the outside. Keep them separate, because if these two mix together, you're going to have a fireball on your hands. Because when these two things mix together, you get a few moments and then it combusts quite violently, as you're about to see. Well, that's the theory anyway. So first you get your potassium permanganate very carefully so we don't drop it. Gonna put some on our leaf like so. Quite a bit, but not too much. Whoops, that was probably too much. So you get it on your leaf like that. Put your bung back in and put that away. Now we're going to take our vegetable glycerol, untape the lid, because again you don't want this stuff leaking, especially anywhere near that. Now you pour it on like so, and then you put it into your teepee like so, and wait a few moments, maybe a minute or two. Just while we're waiting for that to do its thing, get our brew ready. There she goes. Goes the milk. Now I know everybody is going to crucify me for putting the tea bag in last, and the reason I've put the milk in first is because I actually forgot that I've brought tea bags instead of coffee. But as always, we're going to make do. Get the kettle on that stove. There you go. One fire lit with potassium permanganate or vegetable glycerine or glycerol. Apologies for the bad camera angle. Let me just straighten that out. That's better. I know the kettle's boiling, but I'm going to let it have a really good boil because I haven't actually used it since the spring catfishing video. If you haven't seen the spring catfishing video, do check it out, because we actually catch something and it's not a blank. Right, I think that'll do for its good boil. I'm just going to leave the kettle on the ground. I'm not going to put it back on that much heat. Yeah, just let that burn out. But in the event of an emergency, we have got water nearby if we needed to extinguish it quickly. This has got to be the worst cup of tea in the history of cups of tea, because I put the milk in first. So do feel free to crucify me for it in the comment section. I'm always open to a bit of banter. Look at that. It looks like something you do your dishes in. Oh well. It's hot and it's wet and it's better than nothing. There you go. Another way of lighting a fire to have a brew in the woods. Cheers. Okay, so I've just about finished my really shit cup of tea, and it's time to pack away and head off. So what we'll do is, first things first, I have already checked that the stove is cool enough to put away now. I'll just pull the pin out and do it. Fold her up. And put it all back in its pouch. Don't lose the pin. That can go back in the Bushcraft brew bag, brew kit bag, whatever. Cup can go away. kettle's cooled down enough, that can go away. And same as we did in the other forest, I'm going to take a shovel. I actually got this one out the back of the Outdoors Britain truck, and we are going to dig our ashes over. We're going to dig our ashes in, shred it all down. Right, and we leave no trace. Right, I really hope you found this Bushcraft Basics video useful. That is the end. Thank you for watching.